Looking for budget-friendly travel destinations to explore in 2023? Get ready to embark on unforgettable adventures without breaking the bank. Join us as we unveil the top 10 cheapest and must-visit travel destinations that offer incredible experiences and value for your money. From the enchanting landscapes of Morocco to the cultural richness of India and the hidden gems of Central America, we've got you covered. Pack your bags and let the adventure begin. Worried about your travel budget? Don't be! We've got a list of incredible destinations where you can explore to your heart's content without emptying your wallet. From the mesmerizing streets of Portugal to the exotic wonders of Cambodia, these budget-friendly travel spots offer endless adventures and memories waiting to be made. Say goodbye to pricey vacations and hello to affordable exploration. Join us for a whirlwind tour of the top 10 cheapest and must-visit travel destinations in 2023. Get ready to make your dream journey a reality. There are many low-cost travel destinations available, and nowadays, finding them doesn't take much work. There are endless destinations you can go to on a budget, no matter what continent you're on or your interests. As long as you do some homework, get inventive, and exercise some flexibility, no place is ever truly too expensive. You just might not be living lavishly while there. Fortunately, there are a few places to visit that make traveling on a tight budget simple, enjoyable, and secure. I've had the pleasure of seeing dozens of countries that are welcoming to travelers on a tight budget during my more than 10 years as a frugal nomad. These locations include inexpensive lodging, inexpensive meals, and a wide range of activities and excursions that may be experienced without breaking the bank. This list contains something for everyone, whether you're a history buff, gourmand, beach bum, or party animal. Here is my selection of the greatest low-cost vacation spots, so you may obtain ideas and organize your upcoming low-cost trip. 10. Morocco. Travelers of all shades frequently include Morocco on their bucket list because of its chaos and vibrancy. Morocco is a photographer's paradise, with its sweeping dunes of golden sand, twisting markets and medinas, and soaring mountains. The magnificent calm of the desert and its picture-perfect views make the journey worthwhile, even though the busy towns can occasionally be a bit overwhelming. When I went, I fell in love with Morocco, and not only because it's so inexpensive, though that helped. Budget visitors can have a comfortable journey for less than half that, while budget backpackers can get by on just $30-40 USD per day here. Here, you get a lot of value. I adore it so much that tours are even offered here. Morocco is a mesmerizing nation. Avoid missing it. 9. Mexico. I had gone to Mexico before, but I hadn't spent a lot of time there until recently, and I was astounded. In addition to Oaxaca's abundance of charm and its seemingly endless supply of mezcal, Mexico City is a foodie's dream. The Yucatan is ideal for road trips and cenote exploration. Additionally, because it is so close to the US, it is very inexpensive to travel to. Alcohol costs around $1 to $2 US. Groceries costs about $25 per week, and you can survive here on less than $50 US per day. A win-win situation. The majority of the nation is yours to enjoy, albeit some areas aren't all that safe to go through. Whatever your interests, beaches, nightlife, dining, history, or nature, there's a region of the country where you may do so risk-free and without going over budget. If you'd rather go on a tour, I also offer them here. 8. Portugal. Not all Eurozone nations are made equal, and Portugal is among the best deals in the area and one of my personal favorites. The first time I went there, I instantly fell in love with it. How could I not, with gorgeous beaches, a picturesque wine region, jaw-dropping coastline cliffs, delectable cuisine, friendly locals, and historic cities all at affordable pricing? Lisbon has become particularly pricey as people move there and drive up prices. Portugal has recently gotten much more popular and busy. It has a developing expat and digital nomad scene. After all, it's a wonderful place. Outside of Lisbon, costs are still reasonably low when compared to the rest of Western Europe, and there are also a lot fewer tourists. If you're a traveler on a tight budget, plan to survive on $50 to $60 US each day. Portugal is one of your best options if you're searching for an inexpensive spot to spend the winter in Europe, even though it's beautiful there in the summer. 7. Georgia. Georgia has everything I'm looking for in a vacation spot. It's affordable, has delectable cuisine and wine, has amazing hikes and beautiful mountain views, and doesn't have a ton of people. I fell in love with it right away and wish I had gone sooner. I stayed longer when I went since I loved it so much. Georgia, a small country in the Caucasus that has long served as a crossroads of cultures, is not nearly as well known as it ought to be. While the rest of the country offers adventurous travelers a rustic off-the-beaten-path feel, Tbilisi is a bustling city. Here too, you can get by on almost nothing. Frugal visitors only spend $25 to $30 per day. Most museums and historical places cost just $2 to $3. Beer is about $2, and groceries for a week run about $25 to $30. Georgia is one of the upcoming major backpacking hotspots, even though it may seem remote. In a heartbeat, I would return. 6. India. India has always been a cheap place to live, yet its currency once traded at a high of 39 to the US dollar. You can now go with roughly 50% more money according to the current exchange rate of 82 rupees to the dollar. You'll have a difficult time spending $50 per day here unless you stay in 5-star resorts and just eat Western food. By traveling on second-class trains, staying in inexpensive guest houses, and eschewing Western cuisine, you can get by on less than $30. You may live a luxurious lifestyle for as little as $60 each day if you want to splurge out. Even well-known attractions like the Taj Mahal, a wonder of the world, are very reasonably priced. Entrance is only $13. India is a budget backpacking country with a fascinating cultural heritage, delectable cuisine, helpful and inquisitive inhabitants, astounding geographical diversity, excellent tea, and enough to do. It's a sizable area that is best explored in a single lengthy journey or several shorter ones. In any case, don't skip India. 5. China. Since Marco Polo traveled the Silk Road in 1275, China has captivated travelers. China is still one of the cheapest places to go in Asia, even though its heyday as a dirt-cheap vacation is long gone. You should leave the large cities. Yes, cities remain affordable. Hostels cost less than $20, meals cost between $2 and $5, and local transportation in cities is under $1. But if you venture into the interior and off the main path, the country becomes even more affordable. The best travel offers and discounts may be found here. China is still one of the most affordable travel destinations in the world, yet there is a ton to see and do there because of its enormous size. It is the third largest country by landmass. 4. The Balkans. The Balkans, which are in Southeast Europe, are the least expensive area of the continent. It's an undiscovered region that's cheap and provides excellent value. It's made up of a small number of countries, most of which see very few tourists. The majority of the area is ideal for adventurous travel, even though some locations like Dubrovnik have experienced an increase in tourists as a result of the cruise ships that stop there. Cheap wine, amazing hiking and scenery, magnificent coasts, hearty meals, and raucous nightlife are all available. It's the best-kept secret in Europe. In comparison to Western Europe, you can survive on as low as $30 each day. A drink costs about $2 and a week's supply of supplies may be had for as low as $25. Although the area historically had a bad reputation for being unsafe, conditions have significantly improved in the last 10 years. The area's backpacking trail is expanding, and tourism is expanding. Visit before the crowds and prices soar because it is now Europe's least explored location. 3. Cambodia. Although you could include any nation in Southeast Asia on this list, Cambodia is one of my personal favorites because it's inexpensive and stunning, and the people are really friendly. Street food costs between $2 and $5. A private hotel with air conditioning costs $25, and round-trip transportation costs between $20 and $25. You're living lavishly if your daily expenses are close to $50. Although less expensive than Thailand, which is more well-known, Cambodia is just as gorgeous and home to some of the world's friendliest people. Additionally, it is the location of the magnificent Angkor Wat, a visit to which is both pricey and worthwhile. 2. Central America. Want to see historic sights, go on jungle treks, go surfing, and eat wonderful food while there aren't many other people around? Consider El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Guatemala as smaller Central American nations to visit. The majority of the low-cost lodgings here cost between $15 and $30 a night, along with most bus trips, meals, and beers, all of which are under $5. By regional standards, Belize, Panama, and Costa Rica are pricey, though still fairly reasonable, travel destinations. If you travel to these Central American nations, you can live comfortably on $40 to $50 per day as a backpacker, or splurge on $100 per day to live opulently. In this region of the world, your money goes a very long way. And with so many countries to choose from, it's easy to bounce around and see a lot without going broke. 1. Thailand. Thailand has a particular place in my heart because it is where it all started for me. I decided to leave my work and tour the world there. I called it home. I adored it there. Thailand is amazing. It is also quite reasonably priced. With a long history of tourism, Thailand is the hub of backpacking in Southeast Asia. Thanks to inexpensive guest houses, street food which can be purchased for as little as $1.00, local buses, and the many free and inexpensive attractions, you can get by on between $25 and $35 per day. Expect to spend closer to $60 a day if you spend all of your time on the islands and in upscale lodging. However, even at the price, Thailand is still one of the most bargain-friendly destinations in the world and should not be skipped. There you have it, the top 10 cheapest and must-visit travel destinations in 2023. From the vibrant markets of Morocco to the breathtaking temples of Cambodia, these budget-friendly destinations offer experiences you'll cherish for a lifetime. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure and make unforgettable memories without breaking the bank. For more travel tips and exciting content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Happy travels! Subscribe now for more amazing adventures.